In this video I'm making a weird gravity platformer. First I opened up Unity and created another project. I didn't even have any actual idea what the game would be about in the end, but I just went for it. I just knew that I wanted to make some kind of platformer, which can be clearly seen in the original name of the project. Simple Platformer. Yeah, I know, that is a truly creative name. After making the movement and the first platformers, I started to mess around with a few things. The thing I finally settled on was to lock the camera to the player and even matching its rotation and turning around with it. Now the player first has to consider which button to press and in what direction to go. Obviously I didn't want to make it too easy, therefore I didn't change the input based on where gravity is relative to the player's rotation. This feature inspired the final, also really creative name I decided to use in the end. I had a strong feeling an endless mode would fit the main mechanic very well. To make sure that the player never runs out of platforms to jump to, I coded it so that platforms always spawn new into the game on impact. For more variety, the platforms spawn with different scales. At this point the game had to be polished up a bit. The things I added one after another were stuff like a nice background, strong colors, camera shaking and a score with a high-score system. Now the game was playable, but when making the camera shake I realized that I wasn't happy anymore with the way the camera worked. So I made it way smoother. This improvement ensured that every single rotation and move of the player felt more impactful. So what is next on the list? Let me see. Oh fuck, it's a menu. I hate making menus. Let's make it quick. I made one. It's not great, but it's okay. Definitely a thing that I will hopefully learn over time. No immediate priority. Oh, I totally see me cursing myself for this one day. But do you guys know what's my absolute nightmare? Making sound effects. What isn't as bad? And music. This step is even worse than having to make a pixel menu. I swear my musical abilities are not even worth to be mentioned. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with my brain when it comes to music. Every other discipline, no problem. But music? It seems that instead of brain mass, there's just a big piece of decayed flesh laying around in there. That is a thing I really need to change sometime in the future. The sound effects weren't as hard to get right. I had already a lot of old assets from which I was able to reuse some. The few I had to make new were quickly done, and playing them in the right moment was also no problem and easy to implement in the code. But the music was tough. Just listen to it. Yeah, it sounds pretty shitty, right? I swear this is all I was able to come up with if I didn't want to spend hours in musical theory and all this stuff. A little hopeless that it would work, I imported it into Unity and it was just painful to listen to. Following a thought, I downpitched the whole thing and it now sounds much better and can maybe even be considered not a complete insult of music. A few small tweaks later and the final build was exported and ready to play. While testing the game I got a high score of 58 and it truly was tricky to get there. This was it. Here's another video you can watch if you like. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and therefore give me the honor to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and my other social media accounts if you aren't already. Like, how even couldn't you? The giant video will come out a few days after this one. Write suggestions for a new project into the comments if you have any. See you again.